We are on a nice, beautiful July day with your host from Youper Survival. A review of the Ascend H-10 kayak. Coming to you live from Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
There's lots of logs here.
We'll see how easily the Ascend H-10 can navigate this log jam.
Actually, I just went over top of some, and it didn't rock me back and forth like a normal kayak with a V bow on it. Because it's flat, it's a lot more stabler. Everyone talks about their kayaks, you know, we're going to do a review on the kayak and they show you all the features of it. Well, that's all you're going to see of me right there is rowing. Now, if you're going to have a good kayak, let's go flip it, tip it. Let's see what it takes to actually flip this Ascend over and how stable it is in the water. Stay tuned. One of the nicest features about this kayak, it's not narrow, it's really wide. So if you're a bigger person, you can jump right in it. You don't have to worry about flipping over. But we are going to go flip here in a minute. So we're in. You can't see nothing, I have my glasses on.
Do it.
Okay, you ready to come rescue me?
Yep. Mouth to mouth on its way.
All right, let's check the stability of it. See how far we can go. I'm having a hard time flipping it just now. This thing is really stable. All right, we ready?
Go for it.
All right.
That looks cold.
You never said the water was this cold. See if I can flip this over without getting water in it. Sweet. Now what about getting back in it? What are we going to do this? Oh my goodness. Yeah. We got water in it. If you guys do this, any kayak, make sure you got your TFD on. Make sure you got your flotation device, good light preserver. Alright, I'm done. Alright, before we take off, we're going to drain it. This is actually a very nice one to drain. One's in the back, drain plug. Since it's kind of full of water, I'm going to get help. Kind of late now.
You don't need any help. See, look at that.
You roll up.
It's almost. Just hold it there for a few more minutes. You're almost done. 3 more minutes.
All right.
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay, we are back on the water. This Ascend H-10 is not a kayak that's fast. This is probably one of the slowest ones in the fleet. I think they're made more for,
you know, kayak camping. But this kayak holds 400 pounds. You notice when it doesn't track that great. Every time I paddle, it goes left, it goes right, left, right. But that is a compromise you have to make when you want to do a lot of kayak camping. And it's great in a lake like this. I wouldn't want to take it out to Lake Superior and try it. But every kayak serves a purpose, and this Ascend, I take it all the time. I have 2 other kayaks, and I just love this. I love getting in it. There's just so much room to move. I mean, the stability of it is amazing. So, all right, I am going to do the rest of the review when I get home. I got family up, and that was Ryan, my nephew. And he's got his son up here, James, and his wife, and we're going to go do some fishing. So, and I will finish up the rest of the review at home in my garage. I'll show you the stuff I put in it and what you can carry. Like I said, I absolutely love this kayak. I kind of wish I'd have bought the 12-foot, but you got to watch your pennies. I think this one costs $599, I think. You can only get it at Bass Pro Shop in Cabela's. It's a tracker boat, and like I said, I can't tell you how much I enjoy being in this kayak. Alright, back home from the camping trip. I want to flip over this kayak, that kayak, and show you the difference in the bottoms. This thing here is really tapered up. You know, the camera's doing it justice when we put a board across it, and you can see how much room there is here. This thing, like I said, it's just so stable in the water. Everyone says that the reviews I've read on them said that the Ascend, the bottom is too weak. Okay, it's not as strong as a normal kayak. Well, I'll be honest with you, that's a lot stronger than a normal kayak. Look at, push this thing right on down. You hit something with this thing, whatever you hit, it's going to throw you for a good loop on the other side. You hit something with this, it's going to kind of more move you over than it is going to be flipping you over. And with this width in the bottom here, you can go over top of some logs that are sticking up. I mean, we've all been on the river, we're all fishing, next thing you know, boom, there's a log. I'd rather go over top of it with this thing than that thing. Plus, this kayak only holds 300 pounds. That's probably about the average for a 10-foot kayak. This is 10 foot, but it holds 400 pounds. So, like I said, I do not think what everyone says these are weak. They're not weak. I think they're actually stronger than those. All right, let me flip this over and we'll go through the insides. Before I forget, when you flip a kayak over, when I flipped this one over, I made darn sure that I could hit bottom, okay? Or like I walked the kayak up. So I knew I was going to stand on bottom when I tried flipping this thing over. But if you're above your head and you flip over, you can flip this kayak, but you can't get all the water out of it. Any kayak with the open cockpit is going to take on water, and it's almost impossible to get it all out. Bring a little hand pump with you. Flip it over, pump the water out. When you feel that you got enough water out, you can get inside this kayak. You can paddle to shore, flip it upright, get the rest of the water out. Or if you're way out there, you can just, you know, pump it out and keep going. Now, each one of these kayaks, the Ascend 10 and the Ascend 12, the 12's got a hard plastic cover on it, which is nice. But let's say, you know, you're going for 4 days, 3-4 days, you know, and your stuff's like this. That's kind of why I went with the 10 over the 12. I would like to try the 12 because it's so much more bigger. Your load might not, you know, go up here. But they got one solid bungee and it's adjustable, front and back. I'll give you a close-up view when I'm done here. We'll do some measuring. I'm going to do that board. Okay, from the narrowest up front, you're looking at 12 inches. To the back, you're looking at 21, 18 and a half. What I usually do is I got my cooler and my tent and stuff back there, and then I got a dry bag I got shoved up here. Height-wise, let's go, you know how that bottom is recessed up? I'm going to measure from the top of that inside up. And that gives you like 10.5 inches. So that's a really good size opening. But it's the same on another kayak. You could throw a dry bag up here, but like I said, around that dry bag you can put a lot of stuff in it because you can get to it from the top. The back's the same. My fishing poles, we were out fishing bluegill and crappie. I don't bring big poles. I just have some ice fishing poles. They're like 42 inches long. But the thing's got rod holders in the back. Like I said, I used to carry the creek cooler with me, and now I don't because I can just put a huge cooler right in here. This cooler here holds 48 beverages for that property, or beer. So that fits in there real nice in the back, won't fit in the front. And that's a good sized cooler. I can put everything I need for a 3 to 4 day trip inside that. Hold that down. What I do with that board again. The back's a lot bigger than the front. This back, you're looking at almost 2 feet. Depth wise, I would have to say it's the same. 10 1/4, 10.5 inches. So you've got lots of room in this kayak to carry all your stuff. The seat, I love the seat. You know how you get a sore butt after being a few days on the river? I have yet to have a sore butt with this kayak. This seat is great in here. The only thing I did different was it's got bungees, because you can take the seat out and bring it up to camp and turn it into a beach chair. But yeah, they're bungeed in, but I didn't really trust that much. Just in case you flipped, you don't want to lose the seat. I don't know if this seat floats. So in the same hole that they put the bungees, I put a zip tie. So I have the seat zip tied in, so if you flip, it ain't coming out. All right, let me move the camera and I'll walk around here and I'll show you the bags inside. Because when they thought about this kayak, they thought about the person using it. Whoever helped design this, you could tell that he went on kayaking trips. All right, let's talk about the bags. All right, each bag is different. This one has a zipper on this side. And you can store a real nice dry box inside it. And one thing about the zipper, and these are clipped in, you know, I keep my wallet, my truck keys, everything that's important. No matter what happens, if I flip, you know, I talk about flipping a lot, but on a river, you never know what can happen. Everything I know is going to stay in here. And these bags are 17.5 inches wide and 8 inches tall. And you can roll them up pretty heavily. All right, the bag on the opposite side is a little bit different. There's no zipper on this bag. I don't carry a tackle box, okay? I just throw in a bunch of these little Plano boxes. One less thing to carry. And like I said, you still got lots of room. And you got some side pockets here too. Real quick, let's talk about this seat. This seat is one of the most comfortable seats I've ever had. And on the said website, you can actually get a better seat. But I don't know why, because this one is so comfortable. 3 days on the river, never had a sore butt yet. Also, the seat is adjustable to different positions. But also you got to remember that you got your foot pegs are adjustable. So you can move this seat for shorter people, longer people, whatever you want to do to make it more comfortable, you can do it with this kayak. Now, if I can zip in here real close. Okay, this is the bungee that is attached to it so your seat doesn't come out. And I got it, you know, like I said, I just don't trust it. So I put a zip tie in the same hole to make sure that this seat is staying right there. Let's do a little walk around. You get the front cover with the Send H-10. You get the 2 bags, both of these. The seat comes with it, and you got the back cover. You got extra strong handles, and I do like this drain plug being right at the top, close. You know, when you flip this up, you can get most of the water right out of it. Actually, get all of the water out of it. You get 2 rod holders. They come with a little hook, so you can hook them on to your fishing poles in case you hit a tree branch or something. It falls out, you still have your pole with you. Yeah, whoever designed it, they were thinking. All right, before I let you go, I forgot to mention that there's 3 rail systems on here. So you could put on a rod holder, you know, if you want to put a fish finder up here. You know, I don't know all the stuff. that you can put in these things, but you can put a lot of accessories and pimp these kayaks out pretty good. So okay guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I don't bite. Thanks again.